Hi everybody, it's Clara here from ClearPath Guidance and Tarot, coming to you for your oracle message for Wednesday, November the 4th. So the card here I pulled is Tell the Truth. So your ego doesn't feel safe, so it hides the truth, both from the world and you. This makes life extremely complicated and exhausting, as you know. You can't feel authentic unless you interrupt the ego and let your spirit take over. Start by being honest with yourself. Ask the question, if I weren't afraid, I would, then fill in the blank. Do this several times and your truth will come tumbling forth. Your spirit is always happy to reveal it. You must simply want to hear it and know it. Your truth is found just behind your fears. Once you acknowledge the truth of your spirit, you'll be free to create it. Until you do, however, your ego will keep you going in circles. Really want the truth of your spirit to come forward. With it will come the power and inspiration to live it. I have had to do this before. I don't know what I'm afraid of half the time. Okay? I'm just like the rest of you. I'm human and I just want to hide from whatever is going on. And I've done this where I'd say, if I weren't afraid, I would approach this person. If I weren't afraid, I would quit my job and do this for a living. Okay? So once you start actually, how should I put this? Facing it, the fears aren't so bad. Okay? To me, the actual fear is like, the more I fear, the more it becomes like a monster and the bigger it gets. And then it becomes, the fear becomes so overwhelming, it can take over. You don't want that to happen. Take it from me. So if you can even just take a minute and write down what your fear actually is, it's not so bad. Okay? Then it turns into something like the size of a pea or like a little ant, and it's something that you can overcome. And I'm doing this more often, and I need to remind myself. So this card comes up for a reason for all of us. So take that. It only takes a minute to take a pen and paper and write down what your fears are, and you will realize that they're not fears at all. Once they're down on the paper, you can actually read it and look at it. And then, you know, a lot of times when you write it down and it flows out of your head and onto the paper, sometimes that fear actually disappears. Okay? So I hope everybody has a really good Wednesday. All right, bye-bye.